Hi, everybody. Doug Lindsay here. Um, just coming to you. I got some good news. I think I stumbled across the answer for consciousness. I figured it out. Um, I've been excited ever since I figured it out last night. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. Uh, it's so simple. I was really amazed. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I came to find it. Well, I've been reading this book. It's called The Fourth Phase of Water. Well, it's been we don't know anything about water. And a while back, I was sitting back and I was thinking to myself and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. How this whole system works because nobody knows. And it seems like I don't know. It just seems strange. I couldn't figure it out that nobody knew this stuff, and it seems so basic. Like everybody should know this. So I figured I better learn about water. And luckily, before I read this book, The Fourth Phase of Water, by Gerald Pollack, he's a scientist, very good. A lot of experiments in this book. It's really good. You do yourself justice and read it. I know there's a little glare on my camera right now, so I don't know if you could see this book cover very good. But it's good. A lot of information in it. Do yourself some justice and read it. But anyhow, what caught my attention was how the H2O molecule aligns when it's next to a hydrophilic material. They were using Naxion or some kind of shit like that. I'm not sure what it was. But what they did is they took this hydrophilic material, put it in a container, filled it with water, and then the materials right here, the water became negative, starting here at the hydrophilic material and pushed out further and further. And what that did was it pushed the positive charge that way, away from the hydrophilic surface. So all this area between in here was negative. Well, come to find out, not only is it negative, it's dense. It's denser. And it's structured in lattice, in a lattice structure. Incredible. So basically, what that was, it's a battery, negative and positive. They hooked electrodes up, a light bulb to it, boom, they had current and electricity. I immediately thought to myself, this is consciousness. It's a consciousness carrier. Because one, every cell in your body is 99.5% water. I never knew that. So when I found out that those cells were acting like batteries, energy, I started thinking positive, that's a magnet. That's magnetism. That fits exactly what I thought it was, or what I thought the universe was made out of. From when I started thinking about this stuff back in 2012. I'll tell you what, honestly, man, I got started with Nikola Tesla and thinking about how he made the alternate current. Just thinking about that induction and all that different stuff really set my mind on fire. And then I started watching, of course, through the wormhole. Really got me excited. I don't have no physics experience. I never took physics in high school or college. That was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't even know anything about that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'll show you. I don't know how good you're going to be able to see this. There's the the recorder of electricity. See, they got it right in there next to the EZ, next to the hydrophilic material, and then over here is the positive, which is the bulk water, everything else. Negative, positive current. Incredible. Incredible. So, luckily, before I was reading this book, I'm reading two books right now. I'm reading The Hidden Life of Trees and The Fourth Phase of Water. But before that, I read Plant Intelligence. And I learned that how smart plants were and how intelligent they were. And it just blew my mind. I was so impressed. I mean, I just was like, wow, I love this stuff. I can't wait to learn more. And when I found out that plants communicate with each other, and not only that, if they're being attacked by a certain insect, they can release chemicals they release some kind of chemicals from them, and it alerts another kind of bug to attack this bug, the enemy of that bug. Incredible. So I started thinking to myself, there's something going on here, because they shouldn't be that intelligent. But they are. They're very intelligent. They're probably just as intelligent as any other living creature on Earth. Their role in life is vital for everybody. Every living creature on Earth depends on plants. So it makes sense for them to be smart and intelligent. But anyhow, that got me thinking about the consciousness being in animals and plants. Because if they have intelligence, they have consciousness. Well, they don't have any brains. They have a vascular system, how they haul water up and down their system, their plant, their stem and everything from their roots. Now, when I found that out, I was just impressed, man. I mean, seriously. First thing I thought was, this tells me, I don't need anything else to tell me this, but this tells me point blank that there has to be a God. Period. Period. There is a creator. I don't think it's like what we think it is. I don't think God, the entity is nothing like what we think it is. If there ain't no religion involved, there ain't none of that. There just ain't. Not, at least it's from what I think. But anyhow, so if you think about the human body, every single cell in your body has fourth phase water, because the exclusionary zone would be the cell membrane. So your cell is a battery. It has a positive and negative. Magnet. Every single cell in your body is connected to every other cell in your entire body, because at fertilization, sperm and eggs are mostly water. Yeah. It's carrying it's carrying memory, consciousness. It's holding all the details of life. Well, when they look for memory in the brain, it's nowhere to be found. They'll never find it because it's in the water. It is. They've known water had memory for a long time. I can't believe nobody figured this out already. But they didn't know about the fourth phase of water. They didn't put two and two together. Well, I'm kind of crazy, so that's the kind of shit I look for. That's how you figure shit out. And I've been thinking about this shit for at least since 2010. So it's been quite a while now. Like I said, I'm no expert. Don't claim to be. I just like to think. I'm curious. I like solving problems. That's what I do. I always have. But anyhow, basically what this means is that we're magnets. Fields. Nothing but magnetic fields. It's incredible. Memory is in the water, in our cells. It's in every cell. It's incredible. Think about it. If you really think about it, it makes sense. Water memory. Why not our memories in the water too? Makes absolute perfect sense. I've never heard a better explanation. And I've been looking. I know that's it. I think I can't believe I figured it out. I'm shocked. Very excited. Very happy. This is huge. The energy that they can make with batteries made from water is incredible. It's a game changer. I'm surprised they're not already doing it. Hopefully they already are doing it. But it's incredible. Incredible. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything that I wanted to mention, because I don't want to be on here talking very long, because I just don't want to be. I didn't sleep all night last night because I was so excited, because I figured out where consciousness is located. Now I understand consciousness has to have a trigger to turn on and off, and from what I understand, it's in the brainstem. That's fine. But the consciousness itself dwells in the water. Every single cell. Think about it. Since fertilization, since the egg and the sperm met, water, memory, all your DNA and your all that passed on in water. Memory, life. Water is the key to everything. But when I seen that this easy water made a battery and it was alive, it was current, I just couldn't believe it. I'm extremely happy. If I'm right. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I've never heard a better explanation. And it makes sense, because water holds a memory. It's proven. So, I think I did it. I've explained it. I hope I explained enough. I'm kind of tired. I don't know. I might have missed some. I might have left some stuff out. But it's related to the creation of the universe too. Because if you think about it, nothing is incredible. It's nothing. It has all the power of existence and non-existence together. Nothing more powerful than nothing, except nothing, which is everywhere. And it makes sense. It's been around literally forever. So, I am not surprised at all at the intelligence of life on this planet. If I can figure this out, anybody can. Because I am nobody. Now, just for you guys that don't know, I've got a little PTSD and schizophrenia. So, one of the craziest human beings on earth figured out the hardest problem known to man. That's right. I figured it out. And I feel great about it. But imagine that nothing vibrating and shaking and dielectric magnetic bubble. But what happens when as soon as it comes out of creation, of nothing? Bam! Inflation. Because repulsive magnetism. There goes Alan Guth's theory. Inflation, just with magnetism, repulsive magnetism by itself, magnetic bubble, and everything in it is connected. It's entangled. Just how it is. It's incredible. It's simple. It's pretty. It's beautiful, and it's fucking simple. That's exactly what nature does. And consciousness comes from magnetism. It's held in the water. I did it with nobody's help. Well, other than knowledge that I learned in books. For consciousness, solved. Doug Lindsay, done on July 30th, 2017. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you'll hear more about this. Hopefully it takes off and people notice it. Hard telling. Doubt it. But anyway, thanks for watching. There'll be more.